Well, hello there, folks, and welcome to another episode of Talk Freely. And I am your host, Mr. Reese, and I'm glad that you're here today. So I have a new uh, marijuana. I have a new marijuana today. I said I wasn't going to do this every day, but I happened to come into some more weed yesterday, so I thought I would review this weed today. So the name of this weed is called Willy Wonka. I have it written down, but I have it written down under my scale thing. I don't want to change that. Here we go. Okay, it's called, where's the camera? It's called Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. Okay, so we're going to give it a scale. So I have to tell you about the scale. So it's two more titles. I can't think today. There's two more titles on the sheet, so that would raise our tongue because I had the scoring wrong. So it's 10 for each point. We have 7 things that I look at about the marijuana. I can't talk today, and we're gonna give it a scale of 1 to 10, and the goal is 70. So our goal is 70. I put 60, but I meant to put 70. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have one question that I ask at the end, and I'll answer that question as well. So let's get started. So today, Saturday, April 17th, right? Because yesterday was the 16th. April 17th, 2021. Today we have the weed. It's called Willy Wonka. So I want to put the weed up to the camera as close as I can so you can see it and see the texture. You know, it's good texture. Sort of like a greenish, so you can't make it out. It's like a greenish brown texture. And the smell is it's a little strange to me. It's not a really loud smell, but it's not really a muted smell. You can tell it's in that same range where they talk about what they call loud. You know, I don't know if it's a kush or not, but they call it here in Chicago, they call it loud. So it may be a kush. But I have to say the smell is a decent smell. It's kind of like a little bit like dirt and maybe like a hint of a grass smell, a hint of a grassy smell, and it's more like I don't know, but the overall smell is decent. You know, I can't say it's alluring or it's a great smell. I can't really compare it to anything else except for the smell of loud, because all loud weed from what they have here is have a loud aroma, and it does have a loud aroma when you smell deep into it. When you smell deep into it, you can smell other things, like even smell like pepper. I can even smell like a pepper smell. You know, like a pepper, grass, earthy tones. You know, earthy tone smells, which is not a bad smell. You know. So before I get started, but we like to join, I would like to say, please subscribe, you know, share and like, hit the like button, you know, tell me how you feel about it. Any comments you have, I'm open to the comments. And you can reply to me, because I gave the wrong email yesterday. The email is tokefreely1921@gmail.com. So I'm going to repeat that again. That's tokefreely1921@gmail.com. So any responses, anything, hey, you can get in touch with me through that. And I always mention, if you have a product that you want sponsored on the show, you know, just hit me up and we can talk about it, you know, and we can give it a try, you know. So I'm going to light the joint and let's see what goes on. I said next time I'm going to pull out my guitar and play a little ditty for you. I'm not a great guitar player or anything like that, but I can make the show a little more entertaining, you know, because I know with an older crowd, I can probably reach the older crowd, but the younger crowd, they be like, that old dude boring. So I don't want to I got to fix the hat so it can fit my head the way I want it, because it's not really my kind of hat. I like different types of hats. But we're using this to promote the show. So I thought I would put it on today. Okay. Tell me how I look in it. I will change the font. I don't like the font of the hat. I want the font to be a little more jazzier, and I need your help with that. So the weed is very mild tasting. It almost tastes like it smells. Earthy tones, grassy, like it was grown fast. A lot of this weed is grown so fast, it don't have a chance to really develop a great deep flavor. And this one don't have one. Excuse me. So, excuse me, So, if you guys are into blues and like blues and all that kind of stuff, I heard a place I used to work for has reopened called Kingston Mines. It's on Halsted Street in Chicago. Go check it out. You'll have a good time if you like blues. So I was told I should tell people what type of stuff I use. So I'm from old school, so we use Tops. Old school, use Tops. Hey, babe, I'm having a guest today, And I know other people use other things, but I prefer rice paper. But since a lot of times it's more expensive than the Tops, I buy the Tops. The Tops are trustees. That's what I call them, trustees. So we smoking the weed. You want to taste this weed?
Yeah.
It's mild. It's got like a late kick to it. I don't really know. So when we finish smoking the joint, I'm gonna give you my total endorsement, or what you want to call it. I give my total evaluation of the marijuana. See what you guys think of it, what I think of it, and would I purchase it again? Because a lot of weed that I buy, I don't purchase it again. So to let you look at it again, because somebody told me to show you more of it. But since the camera that I bought doesn't work the way I wanted, I have to resort to this, because I had a whole thing figured out where I was going to scan the camera and zoom it in, but that didn't seem to work until I get another camera. So here we go again. I'm going to show you what it looks like. See the color, and what you're seeing is, it's a little dark, but that's its best. Matter of fact, it looks better on camera than it do in real life. It looks really greenish, but it's sort of greenish brown. And it's called Willy Wonka. So if you go to your dispensary, and I know they name everything. It's got 1,000 names. If you, after my evaluation, if you want to get some, I would say you'll go to your nearest dispensary. I wouldn't suggest buying on the streets. I'm not going to suggest that. If you do that, that's your business. But I'm not going to suggest that, because I don't want to get nobody in trouble or going across any illegal boundaries or anything like that, So what you think, babe? You got to say something on camera.
No, you on camera.
Your voice is going to be on camera.
I don't know. It ain't all that to me.
What do you think the taste? What would you give the taste? You think is the taste mild, harsh, or?
It's mild.
I would say very mild. It's very mild.
It's mild.
What about the aroma? You want to smell it?
Don't seem like a big kick behind it, I can tell you that.
No, it's like a slow kick. Since we're all experiencing this at the same time, we're going to evaluate the weed. We're coming to the end of it, because like I said, I don't want these videos to go on for a long time. But I would like to say, for dispensaries, if you dispensaries, I know you don't probably need the advertisement, but if you have some weed or something that that you want to push for your store, or a special blend or something that you're selling, you can give us a sample. We would check it out, and we'll give you our evaluation on it, and we'll either recommend or won't recommend it, and it's free advertising for you, and I guess a little free weed for me. So we both win-win. So coming to the end of this joint, I have to say that I'm not very impressed with it. Okay. So as far as the flavor is concerned, the flavor is smooth but it's almost non-existence. So I would give it a 2. For flavor, I'm giving it a 2. Okay, for the smell, it's got a good smell. It would make you want to buy it if you smell it. So I'm going to give the smell a 5. Okay, taste, like I said, is almost non-existence. You know, yeah, you can sort of have an aftertaste after you smoke and blow. Hey, boobies, pop on camera. I know. Hey, booby, you let them in as soon as I'm doing this. Thank you. Here, hold that there. All right. Sorry, folks. So for taste, I'm giving it a low score. I'm only going to give it a 3. Hey, booby. I'm on camera. Let Papa finish. Accessibility. Now, this is a new one I'm putting on here. I don't really know how accessible it is, but I'm pretty sure with the name being the way it is, it's a popular name. I have heard the name before. I would say the accessibility is really likely. So I'm going to put accessibility high as a 7. Texture. Had good texture. The color is good. Like I say, the smell was decent, you know, but it had good texture. It wasn't so dry that it was brittle, and it wasn't so moist that it was gummy. So for texture, I also give it a 5. So, and for buzz, a high. So for the buzz, since that's actually my second joint, for the buzz, I would say I would give it a 5. I would give it a 5 too. You know. All right, do you feel a buzz on you already? No, you don't feel no buzz. Okay, so I got point and peak. So point and peak mean the point that you felt the weed got you the highest. And I would have to say there was no point, there was no peak to this point. So I'm gonna give it a 0 because it didn't get you that high that you was looking for. You get a buzz.
Give it a 1.
No, I'm going to give it a 0. If you want to give it a 1,
I think you should give it a 1. If you can feel it, you should give it at least.
Well, you can at least feel it a little bit. All right, we'll give it a 1. All right, don't be here and try to influence my show. All right, and would you buy it again?
No.
The answer for me is no. I would not buy it again. So let's add up our total. Our total is 7, 10, 21. So 21. So see, folks, that's my evaluation. Hope you can see it. I'll try to put it all in the camera for you. And the total at the bottom is 21. So a 21, usually I have scale 25 and over. From a scale from 1 to 60, 70 is 21. So we would put that really bad. That would be bad. So that's our evaluation on that. So in my eyes today, if this name of this stuff is really the name of it, the Willy Wonka failed. It only was a 21. And that's a really low grade weed. It's really bad weed, and it's not that great. So that's our evaluation for it today. So people, I hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to jazz the show up a little bit more next time, you know. And like I said, we're going to try to make it more exciting. You know, this is sort of new for me, but I'm having a good time doing it. So until next time, don't forget to subscribe and like and share. You know, send any comments you have to send. Be looking out for our giveaways and our T-shirts. And until the next time, people, toke freely. Bye-bye.